My GF needs space and moved in with her mom after I lost my dad to suicide 6 months ago. My GF, 32F, needs space after I, 31M, lost parent to suicide 6 months ago. We've been together for 7 years. I feel like we had an awesome relationship. I love this girl to the end of the world. She really is my person. I'd like to think I'm hers. I was going to marry this girl one day. Everything went to shit 6 months ago, after my dad committed suicide. As you can expect, this hit us hard. She loves my parents as well, so she was definitely also affected. And she had a hard time seeing me in pain. I tried protecting her by distancing myself slightly on my bad days. A month ago we had a chat where she mentioned that she needed my behavior to change. I was making her feel alone and undesired. I understood, and took our chat as a wake-up call. I changed for the better, to my old ways. She confirmed we were doing better and thanked me for it. Anyway, a week ago my mom was admitted in a ward after an attempt. As you can expect, this hit me hard, and I fell back into my bad ways. I saw the panic in my GF's eyes. She wrote me a letter saying she loves me very much but needs space. She told me she needs time to reset her own headspace and needs me to do the same. She doesn't want to hurt me. She moved in with her mom. She can't tell me when, or even if, she's going to return. The drive to drop her off was terrible. I wrote her a letter back the same day. I apologized and told her me making her feel this way was never my desire. I feel horrible that she felt this way. Either way, I had a panic attack. For the first time in my life. Missing her probably being the trigger. I'm terrified of losing her as well. Thinking about that is way worse than my parents. She freaked out when she heard about my panic attack. We're still communicating. She hopes the panic attack was my wake-up call. She was happy to hear that I was going to get professional help. She was open to joining my therapy sessions. She told me she needs me to get my life back on track, even if she decides not to return. I want to do everything to salvage the relationship. To get through this stronger. I'm not quite sure where to go from here. As I mentioned, we're still communicating. I asked her if she would be open for date nights on specific days, while she's staying with her mom. She was going to think about it. Where do I go from here? Do I update her regarding my progress? Do I go less contact/no contact to give her space? All advice is welcome. Update. So it's been pretty much 2 months since my GF moved in with her mom. In that time, and since my last post, a lot has happened. My worst fear in life came to pass. We had what felt like a great joint therapy session, where her counselor pretty much told us our relationship was very fixable. My GF said the first 5 years of our relationship was the happiest she had ever felt. But she felt that in the beginning of last year, our bond started to decline, escalating massively after my dad's suicide and me closing off the world completely. What haunts me all day, every day, is that she admitted that she never shared with me how she was feeling, nor that she shared with me when doubt started to creep in. This completely baffles me since during our 6-year relationship my GF was always incredibly jealous and insecure. Needing weekly reassurance from me that I would never leave her, and if I started having doubts, to share it so we could work at it. She told me she didn't want to tell me how she was starting to feel, since she was feeling pressure from everywhere to be there for me. In the meantime, I have heard from a neighbor and a few friends that my GF had vented to them about my behavior leading up to the breakup. I'm so disappointed she never shared this with me. We had a chat after our session. Her mind was made up on the breakup. She had lost the spark, she said. I invited her to work at it, try and find it again, but she declined. She agreed that what we had was very special and rare to find, but she didn't want to salvage it. That was a month ago. She found an apartment that she's gonna move to 2 miles from our place. Over the last month after our official breakup chat we have stayed in contact. I'm leaving the ball in her court but always acting friendly and cordial. We've seen each other multiple times and it's massively confusing. In a way it feels like we haven't broken up. We're still acting like best friends. She still seeks my counsel and help. We give lingering hugs and kisses on the cheeks, but she's still moving out. I'm taking the time to work on myself. I joined the gym, started a new hobby, haven't played a game in 2 months. Got my routine fixed. She told me she was shocked by my transformation. I miss her so much though. I haven't cried so much in all of my life. I truly feel like I lost a piece of my purpose. It also hurts to see that it seems like she's doing absolutely fine. She has changed massively in the sense that she has abandoned all her old hobbies. She was always a homebody with few friends but all of a sudden has become a party animal with a friend group from work. I've picked up some flags during conversation that there's a good chance she'll rebound with one of those colleagues. I've also been reflecting and connecting some dots, and her joining that friend group seems to be the start where she started acting different during the last 2 to 3 months. A lot of my friends and mutual friends have told me to forget about her, but I don't want to give up. I truly want her back. She's gonna move out this weekend, and I'm not sure if she will continue reaching out like she has after the move. Honestly, all advice is massively welcome. Where do I go from here? What can I do to increase my chances for reconciliation? Thank you.